story has an ending, and in this special episode of the Top 110 Golf Podcast, we're going over the best bits from our live broadcast on Masters Sunday, where we invited the world to watch along and interact with us. Right, I think the first tee shots are going off right now, so we've joined at the right time here. I'm just getting messages off people. Bryson's just about to tee off. Oh, and he's sprayed it a bit left there. So not a great start from Bryson. I think McIlroy hit it down the middle. So we've got a load of things that we're going to talk about as we go through our live cast today. I'm going to try and give you an idea of what's going on at the action, but we've got a whole load of stuff planned to talk. Now, obviously, we're Brits, so we're kind of hoping Rory's going to do this. However, I do have to say, I think... Oh, it was a close putt by Rory. I do have to say, Bryson DeChambeau really has grown on me quite a lot, because I think initially I wasn't really that keen on the man. I think he was... we discussed it in one of our episodes, actually. We thought he was trying to break golf a little bit and do almost cheat code. However, I think he's a lot better now. I think, anyway. I think he's been a lot better. I don't know whether that's because he's interacting more on social or not. A few people here saying it's a terrible start by McIlroy, but yeah, I don't know whether it's because he's interacting on social a lot more, and that's kind of helping out. But I mean, I don't know. He's just such a likable guy, I think, actually, because he's opened his life up to social media, and he's opened his life up to whatever's kind of happening around in the world. It's actually quite nice. Now, McIlroy has dropped 2 shots here on the first hole, so that's an absolutely terrible start from him. Let's hope this isn't the start of a capitulation, which we've sort of seen before with Rory. It should be a real shame, that, wouldn't it, if something like that happens to him. So I've got a few things planned, because I'm going to watch this whole final round live, and I'm going to have my full reaction as I'm watching it. So forgive the rough and ready nature of this episode of the podcast. However, there's a few things I want to do as the evening pans out. So we're going to do a little review of day one. We're going to go through a few Instagram snippets I've found about the Masters, which are really, really interesting. There's a great podcast. If you're going to listen to another podcast, then there's another great podcast called the Fair Wagers podcast. I'll pop the links up. But they did a fantastic episode, which was 5 myths that are quite prevalent about and common about the Masters and Augusta. And they did a whole true or false thing, which was unbelievable. So I reached out to them because we sort of chat anyway, and I found out from them whether they thought whether they were happy for me to share them with you guys, really. So I'm going to do that. I've got their permission to do that. I'm going to talk about who's perhaps got an outside chance today, because Rory's just dropped 2 shots straight away, so he's back in the pack. So we've got a few things, hopefully, to get everyone a bit more excited than this start has been, because Rory's dropped 2 shots straight away after the first hole. Right. So they're saying McIlroy's just had a little nervy one into the green, so I think he is, I won't say struggling, I think he is just maybe not quite able to get into his groove just yet. We've got to hope that's not the case, because otherwise this could be over pretty quick, and we don't really want that, do we? We just want a nice contest between the two. But let's see. Look, it's 2 holes. I'm testament to the fact that 2 holes does not make a round. I don't think I've ever put together 18 holes where all 18 holes have been amazing. So let's see what he does. I'm going to bring up my first Masters myth here that was busted. So this is actually a Masters fact as well at the same time. This is courtesy of the Fair Wagers podcast, and I'll put the link in the live video and in the episode description. So I find out about the Masters that the media deal that the Masters cut with the broadcasters. So there's two broadcasters in the States that broadcast the Masters, and that's ESPN and it is CBS. So I think most people get the CBS feed, and then it's syndicated. So we're in the UK, we get it on Sky Sports. The Masters don't actually charge either of those broadcasters any money. It's a $0 deal to get the broadcasting rights for the US Masters. Now, they could make 100 to 150 million dollars from that deal very easily. It might even be much higher than that. However, what they do by giving a $0 deal, what they do is they're saying, if you're going to take that deal, we're going to ask you to stick to a few rules before we let you have that deal for $0. So the rules are, and you probably have heard this, and it's not just a sort of romance of the Masters or whatever you want to, however you want to view it. So you've probably heard that they refer to all of the crowd as patrons, not fans, and that's actually part of the deal. They're supposed to be called patrons, not fans, because apparently the Masters committee, whatever, the members, they consider the word fans too close to the word fanatical, and they don't want that associated with the people that are coming to watch the tournament, which I think is great. That's very, very nice. Then secondly, you can't say that there's any rough at Augusta, so you have to call it the first cut and the second cut. So you'll notice they don't talk about that. Um, they always say patrons. They never say rough. They always say the second cut. And then a few other things that they insist on. So one is they insist on just 4 minutes of ad breaks in an hour of coverage. So that is about 25% of what CBS and ESPN would normally do for a live sport broadcast. So that's why you see a lot of these pictures and images of the flowers and the flora and fauna around the course, and you see all these stunning slow panning images that are going on. I'm just watching a good tee shot here by Oberg, but you just see all these stunning images of the golf course because normally that would be taken up by an ad break. So that's another thing that they sort of insist on. And then there was one other thing that the guys mentioned about the broadcast, and I think I've completely forgotten now, if I'm honest. I should have written it down. But I thought it was fascinating that it's a $0 deal, which is unbelievable, really, when you think about it, for one of the biggest tournaments in the year, that they don't stand to make any money off it. And I suppose that just tells you they don't need to actually make any money. They're not bothered about it. So it's great that they're in maintaining the aura of the tournament, really, by doing that. I kind of wanted to run through what some of the highlights of day one were. So one of the main stories that came out for me for day one was Aaron Rai. Now, Aaron Rai, British golfer, is from Wolverhampton. I've got a lot of time for him, actually, for a few reasons. So he hit the headlines because he had there's a couple of things that he did that a lot of tour golfers don't do. So he plays with two gloves. That's the first thing, which is really, really interesting. And I gather the reason is just that that's what he was used to as a kid. So that's just what he's always done. Now I get really dry hands when I'm playing, so it's the kind of thing that I'd like to do if I'm perfectly honest with you. And maybe it's going to become fashionable, who knows? But the other thing about Aaron Rai is he has iron head covers in his bag to protect all of his irons. Now I don't understand, and I sort of posted this on TikTok, and I don't understand why there is such snobbishness about iron head covers. You protect your driver that you spent 350, £400 on from getting dints in it and chips and what have you. And yet you can buy a set of 6 irons for upwards of £1,000. I've just recently bought some TaylorMade P790s, and they're about £1,100. That's £200 a club. And yet if I put some iron head covers on them, it's a little bit frowned upon, and everyone's a bit snooty about it. So I don't really understand that. But he has iron head covers, and it was a really lovely story that he sort of shared with everyone about why he does that. And his whole story was that his parents really had to scrimp and save to be able to afford for him to play golf regularly. And the fact that he has appreciated that his parents have had to do that by wanting to protect his irons, I think that's great. I mean, that's a real working class lad from the Black Country. Just, I don't know. That is full on. They're good roots, aren't they? That's not forgetting where you're from. That's not ever not appreciating the hard work that's gone into getting you to where you are. And I think that's a great, great, great story. The other thing is, he's British Asian guy, just like me. There's very few in golf in general, and I think that's a great story there. So I'm really fond of him, and then to see him up really early on the leaderboard was absolutely fantastic. He kind of flew out the blocks, I think. So there was obviously a bit of excitement and adrenaline pumping there, and it really helped him early on to kind of um, drive his performance early on. So that was one of the real highlights of day one for me. I mean, he faded away a little bit, however, it was pretty good. I did enjoy that. And then obviously Justin Rose ending the round as the clubhouse leader. Uh, Absolute gentleman golfer, and I don't think there's anybody that dislikes Justin Rose. And the way he plays, he's got a beautiful swing. Just doesn't seem like he's got a bad word to say about anybody. Just a great, great golfer. And then the usual suspects started circling, didn't they? So Scotty Scheffler, who seems as faded right now, but we've seen this before. He sort of suddenly kicks into gear and starts playing golf for the gods and gets into contention. So um, you had Corey Connors. Now Corey Connors has been the surprise package of the Masters. So he ended the first day, the first round, I should say, tied in second with Scotty Scheffler and Ludwig Oberg, who's our great European hope. And Corey Connors, I don't know anything about, I must admit, but I've listened to a lot of the commentary and the coverage. And it's really interesting to see that, the commentators were talking about he's really good at hitting his fairways and getting his greens in regulation. And that's going to stand him in good stead in this tournament. And it has, because he's kind of kept that momentum going, and he's still tied third, 7 under. He's only 4 shots off the lead. He's in the second to last group. He's in there, he's in contention. So he'd put himself in there early. We've got another Brit, Tyrrell Hatton, who's a live golfer. So he'd put himself out there, and he'd got himself to 3 under in the clubhouse. That was tied 5th, along with Bryson at the time. So it was looking really, really healthy for the Brits that time. But we're just about to watch Rory with a birdie putt and a chance to get that level and tie the lead again. And he's back tied for the lead. So that, I'm hoping, is now the start of Rory's little settling down period, get back to his game. He knows what he knows he can do this. That's the thing about Rory. He knows he can do this. He just needs to find something just to give him that little bit of impetus again. And I think that's a really good pressure putt he's just knocked in there. It's good drive, good approach, good putt. Come on, Rory. Let's do this. Day one was also noticeable for. I'm laughing. I shouldn't really laugh because we've all sort of been there, but there was a chap called Nick Dunlap who played in round one, and he's had the misfortune of shooting an 18 over 90, which is the worst round of a professional at Augusta ever. Now, it's probably not a record he wants on his CV. However, nobody had ever heard of him before, so at least everybody knows who he is now. Oh yeah, here we go. It was called the Top Three Masters Sunday Meltdowns. So I thought it was a bit bit harsh, but so obviously Rory in 2011 uh, started the day with a four-shot lead, and then obviously got hit by Amen corner, um, where he triple bogeyed on 10, bogeyed on 11th, and then four putted on the 12th, which is pretty brutal. This one I'd forgotten about. This is Jordan Spieth in 2016. So he was leading by 5, and then he got a quadruple bogey on 12 after sticking 2 balls in the water. So he was all of a sudden his lead was just totally wiped out. So I'd actually forgotten about that one. I don't really know why that had happened or why that's escaped my consciousness. And then very famously, and he's on comms obviously, but very famously there was and this is probably one of my favorite ever watching golf live moments. So Masters Sunday, and this is why we've done this live today. Masters Sunday is just one of those days in the sporting calendar that just kind of sticks out, doesn't it? There's that whole myth and mystery about an aura about Augusta. But Masters Sunday, I think because it hits at the right time for us. It starts at about seven, half seven, the final pairing, and it finishes around about midnight. That's a lovely chip by Rory. But it finishes at that sort of time, so you get a really good chance to watch it. You're not really doing anything on Sunday evening, so it's always been there or thereabouts. Now, um, yeah, with with Masters Sunday, this was my first memory really watching golf properly, and that was 1996. Yeah, it was when Faldo overturned a six-shot lead by Greg Norman um, on the Sunday. And I mean, yeah, poor Greg. He really, really suffered that day, didn't he? It was a horrible capitulation, actually. I think he got to the point where you felt sorry for him. It was that bad. But obviously, you were as a British sports fan, you were rooting for Faldo to do it. So yeah, that was my first ever memory watching golf live. So anyway, I suppose we're going to talk about one of the things I wanted to talk about was the outside bets today. Like everybody's talking about the showdown. We did. We talked about the showdown of McIlroy and DeChambeau, but who is the person who's going to come and spoil the party a little bit? I mean, Oberg's a shot behind behind DeChambeau, sorry, which means he's 4 behind Rory. Rhodes is only a shot further back. Scheffler's the same at 7 under. Connor's at 7 under as well. Rose looks like he's going to drop one further back here, though. But I mean, of those people, Oberg's been very consistent all week, hasn't he? He's not really had a bad round, too many blow up holes, anything like that. Is he going to be the one that's just going to sneak into the picture? Betting wise, I'd put some money on Oberg. I say money, it's £4, but I put £4 on Oberg. I put some money on Hovland as well. I had a bit of a sneaky feeling about Victor Hovland, and I suppose it just shows what my sneaky feeling gets you because he ended up in the trees, didn't he? Hacking out. I mean, isn't it great watching stuff like this now? Like, it's two gladiators just going for it. Wonderful, wonderful to watch. Great course. We played, just gone to ad break here now in the UK, but we played a course over in Yorkshire called Moortown. That's another Alistair Mackenzie designed course. And there were some real shades of Augusta there. So those overhead views that you see when you can basically see across 4 or 5 fairways, and you can almost see the whole course. It's quite classic Mackenzie actually. Reddish Vale's quite like that, and there were definitely moments at Moortown that gave me that look. And I remember saying to Chris actually, because I wasn't expecting it. I remember saying to Chris that you not only had that you could it was the kind of seeing across, but even the trees had that kind of augustery look and feel about them. I loved Moortown, by the way, and that's I think out of the course that we played personally, I think that's been my absolute favourite so far. That had everything. It was inland, so it was the trees. You can hear birds and things like that, and it was peaceful. There were lots of people on the course. It was a busy day, but we didn't really get held up at any point. There was nobody behind us, so you can see them, but yeah, weren't really in distracting you at any point. A beautifully designed course, lots of challenge, lots of undulation, lots of decisions to make on tee boxes and things like that. And yeah, just the look and feel. It was the closest I think I've felt to what these guys are doing at Augusta, where you've got the trees as they are, and the fairways as they are, and yeah, the fact that you can see across 4 or 5 holes all at the same time. So Moortown as well. We went in September. Yeah, September. So it would have been peak season in September, and we paid. I want to say we paid about £125 for our round each. So it's just a normal visitor fee, or maybe it was 130. It was an absolute bargain now when we've done more work into looking at how much green fees are at other places. So if you're in that area, really easy to get to as well. It's just north of Leeds. Oh, go on, Rosie. Has he moved to 8 under? And he just got a par there, didn't he? Just held the par, but if he can get himself to 9 or 10 under, I think Rosie could be in there. All right, Chris is here.
Hello, hello. What was we do?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, sorry, I have live notes. Emergency to attend to. I mean, it just feels like it already felt like it yesterday. It felt like it was the final round yesterday, didn't it?
It did.
The tension
Had that kind of feel about it, didn't it? I wanted to go to sleep, but I was like, I can't go to sleep now. I've got to watch it.
No. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, just for that putt, it was amazing.
That just added to the tension
Oh, so good.
significantly, didn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was so good. Tremendous.
Hello, everyone.
Right, so here's Chris testing the board at the limits of lateness because it's 1 hour and 36 minutes.
I've only missed how many holes have I missed? 7 holes.
Cheers, mate.
You love lateness, though, don't you, Nish?
I love it.
It's one of your favourite things in life, isn't it?
It's not a pet peeve at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but yeah, we've done a fact.
You've done a fact.
I've done a fact.
Excellent. What was the fact?
The fact was I forgot now. The fact I had,
memorable then.
Yeah, it was that good. It was about the broadcasting, the $0 broadcasting deal.
Okay,
I
yeah.
told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
So the $0 broadcasting thing, that was courtesy of the Fair Wages podcast.
I mean, it's always good, the Masters, right? I think it never fails to entertain, does it? It's always it's probably my favourite major of the year. I think, even above the Open. Like the Open's great because it's at home and it's the Open, but I think there's just something about the Masters that.
Do you think that's a bit of media hype as well?
I don't know. I think it's the course setup. I think it just adds to the drama. There's always that.
It's hard,
there's always that
isn't it?
Extra chance of like a hole in one or a chip in and like a wild kind of swinging putt that goes in or a chip like Rory's chip yesterday. There's always just a little bit of extra drama. It feels like for some reason.
Something there, isn't there?
Yeah,
I think it's just a brutally hard course. Isn't
it? And I
think
just watching them struggle is
it's
great, isn't it? Basically.
Well, after Friday, yes, it's great. It's great to watch them all struggle. Yeah, what so we did day one review. Like I said, I'd forgotten everything about day one apart from the vultures were circling and Aaron Rye. And the doubles.
2 doubles.
I brought out my doubles fact.
What, that no one...
Only 6 players have ever shot a double on their card and won it in
and Rory's had
years.
three doubles now, right? But then he's also... What did he start with yesterday? Did he start with... Was it 7 threes he started with? Or was it... Did he get to 8?
Six. That's the first time ever that's been done.
Was it 6? Was it 7?
No,
it was 6, was it? Yeah, 6 threes to start with. I mean, yeah.
6 threes from the get-go.
It's not a bad start, is it?
So yeah, the Masters fact is that the champion gets to keep their jacket for a year, then it has to go back onto Augusta property where it's kept. And if you're a repeat winner of the tournament, they'll give you the same jacket to put back on, unless your size significantly changes.
So it doesn't get like, adjusted or anything. You've got to fit back into it.
That's it. Now, obviously, obviously, if you get really big or whatever, but following on from that, so
if you just got all these like ex-champions going on like crash diets before they go back to Augusta.
Well, exactly.
Every year.
Yeah. Like next Masters fact would be Tiger Woods on all of his Masters wins. So what's he won? 5 Masters? 4 Masters?
Yeah.
4 or 5 Masters.
Yeah.
First one in what, 97?
Yeah.
And the recent one in 2019. Same jacket.
Same jacket still fits in it.
Same jacket still fits in it. Now,
nice.
Interestingly,
can he button it up though?
Can he? Yeah, that's a good question. Now, interestingly, with that, because I thought, what? He's bulked up so much, but then I suppose in the late 90s, the fashion was for loose jackets, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
you've got to time your wins with the changes in fashion and you're changing. The
loose jackets always reminds me of when you've got when you saw videos of NBA basketball players wearing suits.
They
were fucking huge, weren't they? They were always just like dripping off them, like it was like melting off them, basically. What are your thoughts on Bryson nowadays?
Yeah, I've definitely warmed to him. But what I did realise the other day is if you break his name down, take a few different languages. So you've got de, which is German for the. Yeah. Then in the middle you've got British for ham, which is ham. And then at the end you've got beau, which is beautiful in French. So you've got the beautiful ham.
The beautiful ham. Oh, yeah.
New nickname.
That's a good name, that.
The beautiful ham.
I think he's my new favourite golfer.
So I think we should call him that for the rest of the round.
Who doesn't like ham? Well, I mean, there's a big chunk of people who don't like ham, obviously. They can't eat it for various religious reasons or whatever. But
I think he's
got a good touch, though, hasn't he? Around?
He has got a good touch. I mean, some of his short game yesterday was incredible. Some of the up and downs yesterday, some of his bunker shots were absolute first class.
Oh, it was great. Yeah,
and that putt that he rolled in on the 18th was just under that pressure on the 18th. He just thrives in those moments, doesn't he? He absolutely loves it.
Yeah, you can tell he loves it.
And I just can't. And I think obviously the first hole kind of proved it, but there must have been a real trigger for Rory going back into the situation straight after Pinehurst, pretty much straight in there with DeChambeau, final pairing again.
Absolutely.
I can't have been easy mentally for Rory to get in there and play his best golf. So I'm not surprised he made a double on the first, to be honest. Not that I've seen it yet.
Yeah.
Was it? Did you see it? You say you didn't actually watch it.
I'm really
having technical issues.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to go live on Instagram and YouTube. It was a Masters shop. Right, here we go. So you can't buy Masters merch anywhere but at Augusta. Official Masters merch can only be bought at their shop.
Wow.
Nothing online or anything like that.
I mean, surely they're missing a bit of a trick there, aren't they, really?
And I've just got some stats here. When people are there, they take in $1 million every hour.
Every hour?
In sales.
Wow.
That's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad.
Do you think that's just like eBay and Amazon shops?
Yeah.
Just buying stock to then sell online.
I've seen loads of things where they're like, people are like giving guides on how to get the best out of your experience at Augusta, and they're like, if you've got practice round tickets, go to the shop straight away, because once things sell out,
it's all gone.
Yeah, right. That's it. But you just see the new thing at the minute is that I think in like 16, I think it was, they introduced a gnome, like a collectible gnome.
A collectible Masters gnome?
Yeah, it's like $50 or something.
Has it got like a famous golfer's face on it?
No, I think it's just a beardy old gnome.
Just a beardy old gnome.
That's it, yeah.
But we were talking earlier about the green jackets, weren't we? And the fact that you want to get to keep it for a year.
Let's keep it for a year.
But is it Gary Player who took it and was told to bring it back and just kept giving ridiculous reasons, like my dog ate it, and like so for years and years and years just never brought the jacket back.
Did he ruin it?
I
for
think
everyone?
he did. I think he ruined it for everyone. So now
Gary.
Justin Rose second into the 13th. How close is that going to end up?
So we've got Justin Rose on the 13th.
So he's got an eagle opportunity to get him to 11. I mean, I'd love to see Justin Rose win it. I think if outside of McIlroy, I'd love Justin Rose just to win it. I mean, what he said the other day, didn't it? It would be he doesn't really mind if he wins. Is he 44 now, Justin Rose?
Yeah, you see the grey hairs on the back of his head there, can't you?
Yeah, got a few of those myself. It happens to the best.
Come on,
of
Rosie.
Us. Go on, be right. Oh, it looks good. Looks good.
Oh,
yeah.
He just missed it. Oh.
Millimeters away. What a putt that is.
So unlucky. What a great putt.
I mean, the pace on that is beautiful.
What a great putt. I mean, with Rory sort of, mind you say, we're coming up to that point now, aren't we, where his previous demons.
Yeah, this is it, right?
Occurred.
I mean, going into Amen Corner.
Yeah.
With DeChambeau. 3 shots ahead rather now, because Rose.
This is the crucial time.
Rose is at 10 under now, isn't he?
Absolute crucial time.
I just feel like he's got it in his locker today. I feel like he's got it. Oh,
Rory, what have you done? Was it going to stop?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that nearly went in the water from Rory.
Again, I think that's just another little lucky tick for McIlroy, isn't it?
What are we on here? 11, 12. Is that 12? So we do. I mean, are we saying here that Bryson's bottled it?
Feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Bryson's game hasn't felt that great, has it? I think McIlroy felt like he's played well all week. DeChambeau has not been. He's not been firing on all cylinders, has he, all week? The
beautiful ham has not gone that well.
Yeah, the beautiful ham has soured.
Great moments, I think, hasn't he? But I think dropping into the water there, he looks a bit dejected.
I think at his best when he's just absolutely pumping. You can just see it. You can see his confidence, and he's just
he likes that.
And he's just going for it, and he's getting within kind of 4 or 5 feet with his irons coming in. But he doesn't look like that at all at the minute, does he?
I mean, are there any hardcore Bryson fans listening along here
who want McIlroy to
McIlroy loving?
I mean, there is a small part of me that wouldn't mind just watching McIlroy implode again. Like, it happens as painful as it was to watch last time. Like, there is a little sadistic side of me that wouldn't mind just watching it again just to see what happens.
This is a good question. I'm going to pop it up on screen, Chris. What's your view on Shane Lowry and Coughlin Morikawa, the Welshman? His media statements. Shane Lowry. I haven't seen what he's actually said specifically. Recently, but I did see a conference that he had last night when they kept asking about Rory McIlroy, and he went, "I'm not going to stand here and talk about Rory McIlroy for 10 minutes, which you want me to do.
Yeah.
I'm in contention for this tournament myself." Yeah. Which he clearly isn't.
But he's also his best mate as well, isn't it? So it's fair enough, isn't it? Sometimes I do understand that when the players get consistently asked the same question over and over. Like McIlroy has always been one to stand up and say, "Do you know what? I'm not answering those questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me a proper question and I'll answer it."
Toby, do you want to give us an idea on what Morikawa said?
I've not seen the Morikawa one.
I'll see what Morikawa said. In the conference, Morikawa stated he didn't owe anyone anything.
Yeah.
In terms of an explanation the day of the event.
But I mean, that's just nonsense, isn't it? You owe your entire career to golf and the golf media, and beautiful shot from Justin Rose in there at 16.
He said
in front of the birdie.
When he was pressed, he said some of the pros have had a go at him as well. He stood his ground, reiterating, it may have been a little bit harsh that I don't owe anyone, but I don't owe anyone. And I think that's great. Fair enough.
McIlroy. Oh, no.
Is that McIlroy?
Yeah.
McIlroy's in the water.
He's laid up on 13 and still put it in the water.
He's in the water.
Oh.
Rory. Right, here we go. Squeaky bum time.
There we go.
What we're saying then?
We said there was going to be some drama.
We did.
I can't. After I said that, there's not been any drama whatsoever. It's just been a big gap.
Off again.
Here we go.
Come on, look big.
That's a great little recovery shot there. He's still got a long putt left. So he's 3, drop 4, hit 5. So he's got that for a bogey. So it could be a double here. So it could be a one-shot lead.
Eesh. Come on,
Well. Justin Rose might still win it.
Oh, in good news, everybody, Patrick Reed has now dropped back to 7 under. Scheffler he's hovering there, isn't he? I mean, what? Because Butch Harmon kept saying he's like, Rory just needs to think 10 under, 11 under is going to win this tournament.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's historically that's your score sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if we're heading towards that, then this suddenly goes from becoming a procession, which is it was looking like, to it's back.
Everyone's backing it. Scheffler's backing it. Oberg, some dangerous names down there, isn't there?
Very dangerous names.
I think DeChambeau looks like he's done though.
I think he looks mentally shot, doesn't he? Actually,
he does.
Which I'm surprised by.
Looks a bit dejected, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, get in.
Oh, he's dropped 2. McIlroy's just dropped 2 shots on 13, so he's back to 11 under, which is a 1-shot lead on Rose.
Wow.
So we've got 11 under McIlroy, 10 under Rose, 9 under Oberg, 8 under Scheffler, and Patrick Reed is 7 under.
Oh, there's Rose with the birdie as well. So tied at 11.
Rose is tied for the lead.
Nice 2 at 16. Woo! Game on. So that's my 2 picks. Co-leaders.
2 picks, yeah. You're going to share the money?
With who? With
Me?
you? No.
No.
To be honest, it's only like 80 quid or something.
I kind of almost need DeChambeau to pick his game up, because if he can, then that might just spur Rory
on. Yeah. They're both playing poorly. It just kind of drags you down, doesn't it? I mean, I've played with you enough, Nish, to know that it drags me down every time.
Happens all the time.
Rosie down 17.
Would this be the biggest collapse of golf if Rory loses? I still think Greg Norman is 6 shots clear going into the final round. I mean, that's a third of the round you're about to play.
But I just think the compound effect of the other collapses as well, and the importance of this one for him to win it, right?
Do you think this is potentially sold?
I think this could be the end of him. I think this could be the end. It's certainly the end of his major chances.
I think if he doesn't win this one, I don't think he wins one next.
Yeah, no, I think if he loses this from here, I think that's his major count done.
Yeah, he had everything in his favour there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I would hate to see him lose it from me. Like I did say earlier, that there's a small sadistic part of me that wouldn't mind seeing a collapse, but
why did you say that?
the vast majority of me would love to see him win it. I mean, the other factor here
I'm saying that. I'm just hoping.
The other factor here is Justin Rose is the other contender, right, at 44. I know he's only got a couple of holes left, but all of a sudden the pressure's heaped on him. He looks at the scoreboard now and he's going, "Oh shit, I'm tied for the lead." You know, he's been hitting some dodgy drives, hasn't he, over 17 and 18 in the last couple of days.
Right. Well, I've got this was good filler material for when there was no action, but there is actually a lot of action now. But I've got some facts about Augusta.
Right.
And they busted
them. DeChambeau.
It's
look at this.
Is he knocked it in?
Oh,
Bryson. What a lovely shot.
If only he'd not already capitulated, that would have been a real pressure shot, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's worse than Patrick Reed at the minute. I mean, that's saying something, isn't it?
Oberg, a chance to get to 10 under. Shit, this is getting interesting. Oh, he's got it as well.
He's in the game.
Woo!
Oh, mate, I mean,
if he wins it, he's just been lurking, has he?
I feel like we're set for a great hour here now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really do.
I mean, Oberg's not even really been on the... You know, you've not really seen him much of him on the TV, like occasional shots here and there, but he's not really been in the mix at all, has he? He's just been lurking a few shots.
What are we saying? Are we saying Rose is going to end up clubhouse leader here?
It feels like it, doesn't it? Bogey for Rose on 17, so he's back to 10. So it's three-way
tie, everyone. Under. Where's the three-way tie, Claxon? Three-way tie.
I'm not sure I've got the stomach for a playoff with Rory McIlroy and Justin Rose in there.
Yeah,
who do you fancy? That's if you three-way tie.
Who do you stand to make the most money from? Like who's the one that's going to pay out the most? Is it going to be the Rose?
Well, I mean, Justin Rose just needs to be in the top 10, so he can finish second, and Rory wins, and then I win both bets. So yeah, from a purely financial point of view,
Rory outright winner.
Rory outright.
So not as an each way thing.
No, outright.
Oh yeah, so you want 1 and 2 that way around, don't you?
Yeah.
So then, but if Oberg gets in there and Did you put your foot money on elbow then? Didn't you?
No,
Oh,
I
you
didn't.
didn't.
No.
Okay. I mean, I needed because I lost so much money on the Grand National. I could really do with this company getting my 40 quid back from Oberg. But
DeChambeau he's in the water again. Not having a good day at all, is he?
Not having a good day.
Not having a good one.
Ooh, splish splash! I was having a blast. Yeah, wow, Bryson. That was a long way in the water, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shot. That right, second to the par 5, Rory. A great shot in here
Come on,
yesterday,
Rory.
didn't he?
I'm gonna have to stand up just to see.
Looks like he needs to hook this one a bit though to get anywhere near that. Oh, massive hook. That looks good. That looks good. Yes, Rory. Oh, what a shot! Get in.
That's on 15, isn't it?
Oh, that's
What
eagle putt. What, 5 foot? 5 foot eagle putt.
Well, do you know what?
Wow,
that's a great shot.
I mean, I think for the 2 shots, that one he's hit there today and the same one yesterday,
yeah,
I think he deserves to win it.
A great
for those
shot,
2 shots. They are absolutely impeccable shots. Then they're not. It's not an easy shot. That it's a long iron in.
Chuck a curveball at you.
Okay.
How old is Justin Rose?
44.
Does the 44-year-old Justin Rose deserve it more for hanging on in there for the full 4 rounds? Do you know what I mean? Like that's
on the do you mean
like there's not many people his age competing at this.
But I just think in terms of a career and Rory's career, I think he's ultimately he's underperformed in the majors, right? I think everyone thought he was going to come along and win 15 majors, and he just hasn't. And I think Rory deserves this. I think he deserves to be in that bracket of those 5 players that have won all 4.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it. I think he's been good enough.
I'll go on that.
So yeah, I think Rory deserves it for me. Yeah. Take him down, right? Rory, big shot this into 16. Got to be dry. Oh, he's leaning right. He's been a bit safe, has he? Oh, he's not. It's a great shot. It's going to roll down from there, surely. Can't stay there.
Better and better and better, surely.
Can't stay there. Right. Oh, that's a tricky little putt from there, then, isn't it?
It's an interesting place for it to stop there. You'd have thought it'd have a bit of momentum and it'd carry on going. Oh, that's a great
good shot as well. That feed down.
That's 2 cracking shots there. Yeah, fair play. I think he's contributed a lot to the day, hasn't he, Bryson?
Playing the par 3s like me, these lads.
Yeah, not like me. Not like me. That thing actually you said, I wish you'd have said that earlier in the round.
What's that?
You're not turning your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you'd have said that earlier in the round, I probably would have fixed quite a lot because
I said to you, didn't I? I said you like when we played in Wales, you played well, but I just watched you swing. I was going, that is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
And we played at Woodall Spa, and I was like,
it now makes sense how my last 3 rounds have gone.
Yeah, up and down.
I've not been doing the shoulder turn.
Yeah.
Whereas I've been so concentrated on doing the pause, I've not done the shoulder turn.
Yeah,
the basic.
Just going with the hands.
Yeah, and actually, if I do the shoulder turn with the pause, look, it's easy. It's done.
That'll be 50 quid, please, Nish.
Evidence being, you said that, then I hit my next drive with the shoulder turn, and it went dead straight and absolutely miles. Yeah.
Right. So
that's
Rose for birdie on 18.
So we got.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, nice. Justin Rose.
Justin Rose. So
in there at 11.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He's joined clubhouse. Right. He's actually clubhouse lead. Rob, play it off. It's the full 18. Have you built it into your? Yeah. Right now.
But yeah, we're talking about caddies. Did you hear the Tony Finau comment? He played. It's like the first time he played at the Masters. He played with Tiger Woods.
Right.
And he played like 12 holes. Tiger hadn't spoke to his caddy at all. And the 12th hole, Tiger Woods asked his caddy for a read on the green.
Asked his own caddy.
Asked his own caddy for a read on the green. Yeah. And the caddy goes to him, "You Tiger fucking Woods, just put it in and let's move on."
That's what he said.
Yeah. So Tony Finau was like, brilliant.
That's a great answer. You Tiger fucking Woods.
Tiger fucking Woods, just put it in.
Why do you need
let's
a read
move on?
Me? Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Tony,
17.
Tony.
This is it. Got to make his birdie here, you think? Ooh, looks a bit bendy. Oh, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like
He doesn't like that at all.
He was talking at it a bit. He doesn't like it.
Oh, it's going in. It's going in. Oh, Rory.
3 feet. Yeah, I don't like it, but there you go. Right,
he's got it. Like for those 2 last shots, approach shots. Like,
Okay, so
birdie putt for McIlroy. Yes,
there
in
we
it
go. Right, so
goes.
he's
12
outright
under.
leader, McIlroy.
Whoop, whoop. Par at the
One hole
last.
to go.
Wins it.
One hole to go. Oberg's out of it. Reed, sure he's out of it. So this is it now. Basically, par it. It's all
Par
yours.
to win. Oh my God, par to win for Rory McIlroy.
It
feels unachievable.
It just doesn't feel easy, does it? Yeah. And actually, to be fair, somebody gives you that tee shot on 18.
It's not a nice tee shot to have, is it?
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's
so
so narrow. Isn't it? Yeah.
You have to get a fade on it.
Yeah.
You can't send it left at all because you're done.
Yeah.
If you go too long, you're in the bunker.
It's not his natural shot either, is it? A fade. He prefers to hit a draw.
Big moment. Come on, Rory. Didn't see it. Oh,
yes, beauty. Absolute beauty. Perfect shape.
Yeah, he's got it. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Ooh, has he got a stance there? Is he close enough to that bunker?
Has he got a 19th hole stance?
A gym
Absolutely
stance.
Nailed it. It's a shame it didn't turn out to be the.
It's not quite been that.
Top,
it's not quite been what it was billed, has it?
Wasn't
today?
the epic showdown?
No, I mean, it certainly had its dramas, but they were kind of all earlier on, right?
Yeah.
125 yards. It's got to be able to make a 4 from here, right?
I mean, well, yeah. Well, let's not count our chickens.
Middle of the green. Yeah, it looks good to me. Oh shit! No, it's in the bunker.
Put it in the bunker.
Oh bloody hell!
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Rob's just put. Here comes Rory. I mean, he's a fantastic bunker player, by the way. If that was me playing out of the bunker, he's fucked. But yeah, wow.
Still, you don't want the pressure of that up and down from there, do you? On the 18th.
And he has to up and down it, doesn't he?
Has to up and down it to avoid a playoff.
Yeah, I mean, great shot.
It's going to be a long 4.5 foot, that though, isn't it?
It's not stone dead. I feel like I want to turn the chat off just for 2 seconds and see.
Yeah.
Please, if you send us a chat message in the next 30 seconds, forgive me, I'm not going to read it out or respond to it because I'm going to turn it off and just watch. Because this does feel pretty like this is a pivotal moment in his career, I think, isn't it?
In his life, never mind his career.
I think if he wins this, I think he wins another 3 or 4.
But I think also just this win, right, catapults him into a whole other bracket of historical golfers, right?
Well, the names that you mentioned alongside. Come on, Rory.
For career Grand Slam. That's no pressure on the putt then.
I mean, it's actually now looking
quite a long putt, isn't it?
Pretty long putt, that, isn't it? We've all missed these.
I miss them fairly regularly.
Come on, Rory. It was the same putter.
He's not spent much time on it, has he? He's missed it.
Oh, he's missed it!
Fuck.
Ah, Rory.
Oh,
it's a playoff. Hang on, he's not knocked in the...
Oh, he's not far away.
Oh, is he not?
Oh, Rose. Come on. Man, thought he was going to win that.
You don't want to be going into the playoffs having
not
just
after
missed
that
either, do you?
Not after that. You still fancy McIlroy over Rose.
You do, but...
I think... Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rory. I mean, he played a couple of great approach shots. It looked like it was all in the bag, didn't it, then?
But is it enough when you're making silly errors like that, though? I mean, 10 minutes ago I said it was, but another error. It's just too many. I mean, how many times would he play that hole and not make a par? Like, it's not a particularly difficult hole, is it? It's a drive and a wedge for him. It's not the most difficult hole at Augusta, is it? By a long stretch.
Right, come on. It's 50-50. Who are you going for here now?
Still McIlroy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, still fancy McIlroy.
So you're going for McIlroy, but are you pulling for McIlroy to win this, or are you pulling for Rose to win this?
That's a more difficult question. I still think
I really want Justin Rose to win this.
I would quite like Justin Rose to win it, to be honest. Yeah, I would.
I think do it for the 44-year-olds. I'm 44.
Yeah,
I'll have a bit of that.
No, I still think I'm probably pulling for McIlroy. I still
think,
I would. I don't mind who wins from this point.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
On balance, I think I'd still like
McIlroy
McIlroy to win
at this point. But
like I say, I think that Grand Slam is either this year or never.
He's nailed it.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
He's nailed it. Over to you, Rory. This tee shot tells you everything you need to know.
The thing about this hole is it doesn't. It's not a huge advantage to be able to hit it far like Rory. So on the players' playoff, that first tee shot that he took off the whatever it was a 60, the absolute drilled one, took the tiger line, didn't he? Took it about 80 yards further.
Right. This is the moment. Rory's tee shot on 18, first playoff hole. You're like a proper commentator now. Like...
Focused. Yeah,
he's nailed it. He's nailed it as well.
Absolutely creamed it.
Yeah,
exactly the
same shot.
Great
tee shot. That's what he played in the last one, didn't he? Yeah.
So if he can make a better fist of the second shot this time around.
Well, this is it now. This is it. So, yeah, I mean, that tee shot tells me he's dusting off the disappointment well.
I mean, I do think it's definitely an advantage to be the last person to finish and go straight back out there. I think when Rose has finished, Rose is a couple of groups ahead. He's finished. He's not played a shot for 20 minutes, half an hour. Oh, that looks like a good shot. Looks like a very good shot. Right at it.
Oh, Justin!
Oof!
Pressure on.
Absolutely. Very secretly pleasing himself there. He's got a little smirk on, hasn't he? trying to contain himself, isn't he?
Have a bit of that, Rory. Have a bit of that.
He's got to go for it now. No bailout, which maybe helps him a little bit, do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, Rory. Let's make it interesting.
What's he going to do?
Looks good.
Does
Very
it?
good.
Does it?
Does. Spin off there.
Oh, my goodness.
Right next to it. Just inside him.
Oh,
hello.
No.
Hello.
That is brilliant. Pressure back on. He just those 3 approach shots that he's played. So that one.
It's funny though, because
15th and the
in that situation, like high pressure situation, right? And he pulls that out. But then
what happens the rest?
But then when it's I don't know.
When there's no pressure on.
Well, there is pressure. The pressure to win, right? There's pressure to win. I mean, I guess that's a greater pressure than the kind of immediate pressure of one shot. I guess it's kind of all or nothing at that point, isn't it?
I mean, it's that kind of game.
I mean, ultimately, it's the putting, right? It's generally the putting that's.
Look at these two, right? They both hit perfect drives.
Yeah.
Perfect approaches.
Yeah.
Just one's slightly more perfect than the other one.
Yeah.
What a great exhibition of golf this is.
Okay, if Rose knocks that in, do you fancy McIlroy to still get his?
Well, so that's the question, isn't it?
I mean,
if Rose,
I think that's close enough. It's almost gimme range, that isn't it?
For me, I don't think Rose knocks his in because it's a downhill putt.
It's a tricky putt. It's not an easy putt.
Pretty tricky, but also he can just go for it because he knows.
Yeah.
I have to hold this.
Yeah.
And we've seen it previously many times, Ryder Cup especially.
Yeah.
When he's had to hold a putt.
He does it. He does it. The 18th, right? Here, he's got 20 minutes to go.
He handles that pressure so well. Yeah. So, I mean, go on then. People on chat still. Who's your money on? I think secretly I want it to carry on. This is great.
To be a marathon until like 6 a.m.
Watch. This is a great watch.
Yeah, it's not been short of drama, has it, this year?
Claw grip. Justin.
Missed it, right.
Missed it.
He sliced that putt.
Oh, he wasn't happy with that straight away.
Cut across it. No, it wasn't a good putting stroke, that.
Yeah.
Cut across it.
Rory's got a putt to win the Masters.
Another putt to win the Masters. Can he get this one?
Second time round.
Rose is going to finish his off, interestingly. Interesting you do that in a match play situation. Because, I mean, it's the right thing to do, right? Because then Rory's got a putt to win it.
He's got to put the pressure on. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, but it shouldn't be his putt, right? But he's putting it in because then Rory has a chance to win it and crowds go up or whatever.
Yeah, I suppose so. Right, so Justin's in for a par. So Rory's got this to win the Masters.
Take two.
Sorry, yeah. Repeat. We've just.
I mean, at least he's a bit close. He's a bit closer this time. Yeah, no, I fancy him. I fancy him this time. I don't think he's going to miss this. I mean, it's a very short putt, right? Very short putt.
He's giving it its full attention, which he should do.
not just rock up and knock it in with the back of his putter.
I love the way they keep doing this. Do you know what? I think it's sometimes in that situation, just do that.
Yeah.
Come on, Rory.
The short ones.
He's done it.
Yes! Come on, Rory! Woo!
I mean, yeah, you can see that.
Just woken your entire household up.
That means everything to him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's in tears, mate.
That means everything to him.
Of course he does.
Fair play.
I mean, career Grand Slam, right?
Fair play.
Grand Slam.
I think it's winning the Masters. You know, it's where
absolutely
a lot of his pain has been, hasn't it?
I mean, like we were saying earlier, I mean, the Open's it's brilliant and it's on home turf, and we love it for that reason. But there is something special about the Masters, isn't there?
Right. Oh, I think we're done now, aren't we?
Yeah, call it a night.
If there is anybody still watching, I think thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks everyone. It's been a great evening.
It's been really good fun, actually.
Yeah, enjoyed that.
I've enjoyed it. Until next time on the Top 110 Golf Podcast.